opening tip, and we are underway in Game 3. Eastern Conference semifinals. Lowry on the take and a foul in the first possession of the game. There is hope. There is some positivity with the Toronto Raptors. They know they have the ability to come back. They've done that before, but he also thinks there are areas of just simple improvement in a number of areas, not drastic changes to get back in this series tonight. We'll see how it all pans out as Marcus Smart, he's been the hot hand for the Celtics, comes up empty with his first try.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the Raptors, look, it took 5 Marcus Smart threes in the fourth quarter to win a close game. So it's not like you've been dominating.
Consecutive playoff runs for the Raptors, and the defending champs, of course. They went through Orlando and Philly and Milwaukee. And defensively in this series thus far, Stan?
Well, 2 things. Number one, they've gotten back. Brad Stevens said their number 1 priority is to make Toronto face their set defense. Toronto's number 1 in the league in fast break points, and they've done that in this series. And then number 2, they've done a great job playing the ball one-on-one.
And already out early, 7-2, getting a transition bucket from Lowry. Here is Jaylen Brown probing, got Anunoby on him. Now it's Smart who gives it right back. Shot clock down to 7. Brown will fire a 3, and it's an air ball. Well defended that time by Siakam.
Might have gotten a piece of that.
Lowry, no. And Kemba Walker with the friendly bounce. Gasol cleans it up. Nick Nurse saying Marc Gasol has to be a presence in this series ASAP. Starting tonight in Game 3, we need more out of Gasol. Here's Van Vliet, 3-pointer is up, no, and cleared away by Jaylen Brown. Smart, and he's fouled. Almost got it to go.
Whatever they can to get the call, and $5,000 certainly will not deter them if it helps them win a game.
Everybody's doing it. Lowry, Game 3 of this Eastern Conference semifinals. Here goes Kemba. Walker gets by Gasol. That quick release on the... Now Gasol for 3. Missed badly quarters, and then was 4 for 4 shooting in the fourth. He couldn't buy a bucket. How about that one?
Came in at 21 for 80 in the series, so now they're at 25% for the series.
And a foul on Lexi with his team down 2-0 in this series. Turnover. Lowry there to jump the lane. Lowry's got 8, gives it to Gasol all the way through, uncontested. It's thus far for Toronto. Here's Kemba Walker for 3. Splash down.
That's only shooting 30% from 3 in the playoffs. One of the best pull-up 3-point shooters in our league. So if he gets that going, it'll make it even tougher on the Toronto defense.
Lowry spins with Kemba Walker on him. And
he has had great success being able to overpower them, even guys who might be a little bit bigger. Brad Stevens has had Tatum on him for most of the series, and he has struggled.
Inside, Siakam. Here's Brown probing, almost travels with it into the hands of Smart. The hot hand so far, and he's missed on a couple of tries from 3-point range. Van Vliet puts one up, in and out.
And he wants to throw the ball ahead.
And Boston returning to Rebecca and Stan, the great equalizer here in the bubble, not having to play at the Garden tonight. Different experience for them. Down 0-2. We'll see how they have responded. It's been a good opportunities.
Well, and he's done that tonight. He's gotten Lowry against a different matchup. Passes from Lowry.
Brown with the block. You see Toronto trying to play fast. Siakam on the bench now for Toronto, picking up his 2nd foul on Walker before that last time out. Just a little bit of history, too, with Rebecca's report about the urgency of the Raptors. Nice lead for Tice as he is fouled. 16 points, they've got them all. Ibaka on the floor for the first time. Gasol gets a breather. And there's a nice hit. That's what
he ended up going with.
He made all 4 of his shots, including a 3-pointer. And a whistle away. And Lee working on the Ibaka screen. Tice just running over Lowry, and Boston winning game one. Bit of a blowout victory in that one. Boston went wire to wire. That's a foul. No shot, says James Capers. As Norman Powell had elevated, Kemba Walker's going to be hit for the foul. Tied at 19. This game 3 in this Eastern Conference semis, and a pick by Lowry. Fire up ahead. Anunoby is fouled. Shimiojili in fast break points this year. They were second in points off turnovers this year in the regular season. And a half-court offense that is below average. That has been an emphasis for Nick Nurse. And Kemba Walker goes
one on the side to get to the rim.
What a weapon that Boston has. Walker matching Lowry now with 11 points. Ooh,
that's been their big problem. Their defense has been good enough. They just haven't been able to make enough shots.
Just 1 for 6 from behind the arc. Another 3 hits from beyond the arc on the last 2. Lowry comes up empty. Robert Williams the third with the rebound. Stan, he's been a big story in this series thus far.
Well, he has. His athleticism and energy, particularly in their pick and roll game, has been outstanding.
12 now, leading all scores. Boston by 2 as we go under 3 minutes of this first quarter. Wow. Patient finds Ibaka. Nice.
Particularly in that pick and roll game, he can hit that little mid-range shot.
Record in all those playoff games. The storied history of the Celtics at 39-1. Toronto with a basketball, all tied at 25 here, under 2.5 in the first quarter. Anunoby gets deep, and it's denied by Williams. Another block shot for Boston. Shot clock at 2, and off the window. It won't go for Siakam.
Per minute, Robert Williams, one of the absolute best shot blockers in the NBA this year.
Brad Stevens choosing Robert Williams over Enes Kanter in this series thus far. Likes the matchup better, likes the side-to-side defense better. The other Williams for the Celtics on the floor, Grant Williams, right into the hands of Wanamaker. Walker and Tatum running with the bench now, and in the air, hanging it to Siakam playing with 2 fouls as well. Walker on Anunoby goes right by him and throws it out of bounds. Boy, Anunoby got full redness right now. I don't know if he spent time in the Orlando sun yesterday or this game's got him that way right now, down 0-2, but he is hopping mad on that bench.
Well, he was sure that ball was deflected, and he's over there on the sideline, so may have had a good look at it.
Another three-pointer miss for Toronto. They've missed 65 three-pointers in this series already. Tatum finding Wanamaker on the drive. Williams cleared some space for him, and Wanamaker with
team. Nick Nurse just trying to find some shooting out here somewhere.
It has been search mode for Toronto in this series thus far. On the take, can't get it to go. Van Vliet gets it back, second chance opportunity, and finally
from 3. He and Siakam, he and Ibaka have been very, very good. It's their 4 leading scorers that have really struggled.
Tatum gets a step, drives that little hero step, can't get the layup to go. On the push, Siakam, here's Van Vliet now. Van Vliet hangs, that's going to be an offensive foul.